The most common and dumb mistake that I see bands make is changing their band name. It's not always a mistake, but most of the time it is trying to fix a problem that doesn't exist. It's usually a situation where the artist plateaus for whatever reason at any level. They start looking around at their branding, at their content, at their music, and they're like, what can I fix? And they start over analyzing their band name. And what I see is that they usually come up with a really unique and creative name that kind of sounds dumb to begin with. And they start staring at that and they're like, who is this for? Does this even represent us? Is this what we sound like? What do people think we sound like when they read this name? This needs to change. And they usually change it to something really basic and boring and forgettable. And before you come at me, just know that I made this mistake. When I was an aspiring musician, I had a band called Mama Gypsy, and I loved that band name. But as we began to grow, we kind of hit a wall. We didn't know what was going on. And a lot of people kept telling us we didn't sound like what they expected. They kind of expected us to sound like folky or Americana, and we were really like an alt rock band. So we started to consider that maybe that was the issue. Like people didn't know what we were going to sound like, so they didn't even approach us, which I've learned later that giving somebody an unexpected sound is a good thing. So we changed it, and don't judge me because I think it's bad, to Echo Collection. It's just boring and kind of stupid, but mostly just boring. Mama Gypsy is so much better. It stands out. And if you look at some of the most successful bands in the world, they have stupid names. Imagine Dragons, Dexter and the Moonrocks, even names that are like ingrained in us that sound completely normal at the time were stupid. The Beatles, spelled wrong, by the way. The Beatles. What does that mean? Rolling Stones. Like, think about that out of context of music history. Rolling Stones is the name of your band. Okay, but they're memorable.